Welcome. That's right, y'all. Welcome to this masterclass. If you're here, you know that I truly, truly rock with you. And, I appreciate you for tuning in and tapping in to your girl, Shara the Goddess. Y'all know this. But today, y'all, as promised, I told y'all that I was going live and I was going to be doing this master manifestation class. And with this class, y'all, it's gonna be something a little different, not your ordinary typical master class, because I actually pre-recorded the master class because I wanted to get everything that I really, really wanted to say out of the way. And then I want to pause in between segments to give y'all, just a breakdown on some things that I was talking about in the actual video. So yeah, y'all, it's gonna be a little different, but y'all know how I do. Y'all know I rock out my own way anyway. So I wanted to tune in to this. I just actually uploaded the video to YouTube. So let me go ahead and make sure that it's actually uploaded so I can play it for y'all. And yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna be breaking down some things that I was speaking about in this particular video. But yeah, y'all, just be expecting a whole lot of more masterclass, a whole lot of bunch of lies. I'm just doing something different. I told y'all a while ago I had a whole lot of things coming up, a whole lot of different ideas that I'm putting into play and I'm executing, y'all. So, like, once again, I thank y'all for tuning in and rocking out with me. So let me go ahead and get this thing started. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I can't see exactly if y'all can comment in the chat, but y'all already know. Y'all already know is when you the chosen one, you gotta take it how it come and just keep on going. So hopefully y'all can comment and all that good stuff. But if y'all can't, then just keep trying. But anyway, I'm gonna be here. I'm not gonna make this a long, long video. I'm just gonna play this, and yeah, y'all, we're just about to rock out. So stick around and vibe with your girl, Shop by the Goddess. Just vibe with me, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this thing started. So yeah, like I said, this is a pre-recorded video, y'all. Pre-recorded. I actually did it the other day. And I said I can't actually, before I made the video telling y'all that I was doing this, I was like, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna record the video and I'm gonna come back and give some breakdowns on the actual video. Master Manifestor. I am Shara the Goddess, and if you are new here, I would like to invite you to be a part of the Leveling Up movement. That's right, the Leveling Up movement is on all platforms. It's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, and also right here on YouTube. And before I get started, I would like to properly, introduce myself. I am Shara the Goddess, and I have a lot of different titles. But overall, I am a master magician, meaning I am very in tune with the universe because I am the universe. And if you're watching this, you are not either being, you are the universe as well. So, like I told y'all, if you are familiar with my channel, or our channel, I told y'all that I will be doing a Master Manifestor class. And that is what I am here to do today. So, before I get started, I'm going to let you know up front that this is not going to be a long master class. This is going to be sort of like part one because it's going to be a series that I'm putting together. So this particular part, it's just a brief introduction on how to get started, how to step into the groove of being a master manifestor. Okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all have heard of law of attraction, the law of assumption, just the overall universal laws. If you haven't tuned into the universal laws, then you can look it up all over the internet. You can Google it if you are curious to want to know, about the universal laws and how things are working. You got to understand, first and foremost, we got in a realm of duality. We are in duality, meaning everything has an opposite. You know, there's a up, there's a down, there's a left, there's a right, there's a good, there's an evil. So with that being the case in this particular 3D realm as of now, and if you heard me well, I said as of now, because it's going to be a whole lot of switcheroos coming up very, very soon, because if you don't know, the fifth dimension is on its way. Now, the fifth dimension, of course, is still going to be, it's going to have its opposites like up and down. But as far as the good and the evil, we're eliminating the evil aspect of our realm. So it's still going to be duality, but not as much, not in a negative way. Let me say that. But anyway, when you are becoming a master manifestor, you got to know that you are the ultimate, the operant power. You are in control of your life. And as simple as that may seem, if you have not learned the laws of the universe, if you are not aware of the role that you play when it comes to co-creating with the universe, then, you're going to be quite unfamiliar with how life is actually happening. A lot of you may not know about the holographic universe, but if you don't know that we live in a holographic universe, I'm here to tell you, y'all, that we are actually living in a virtual reality simulation, aka a hologram, meaning everything that you see around you that appears to look physical, but in actuality is not, meaning that it can shapeshift, it can transform right before your eyes if it chooses to, meaning that when you are not around certain things, they cease to exist. Now, when the reason I'm bringing this up as far as becoming a master manifestor, that only means that you have the privilege to work with some of these laws, meaning you can actually bend reality. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you can bend all of reality, like certain things you can't bend, like you're not going to make the sky fall to the ground. You're not going to make the ground move from up under your feet. It's certain laws that were specifically placed in place and that you have to follow, because that's just the broad perspective of the nature of this reality that we are in. But when it comes to things like personal things in your life that you are looking to manifest, let's just say you want more abundance in your life, you want more peace in your life, I'm here to tell you that you can actually do this by identifying with these certain principles of abundance or love or peace or whatever you are looking to show up in your life. First and foremost, you got to understand that. All right, y'all.
How powerful is fiber internet from?
Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Y'all know they get the commercials, and y'all definitely watch these commercials. My commercials come up, y'all. Watch these commercials, but so far, y'all see, I'm just giving a little breakdown. Giving a little breakdown about the holographic universe. Y'all know I talk about the holographic universe all of the time. Out there, out here, everything starts from within. You are literally projecting this entire realm as far as when it comes to natural things. Now, we are already familiar with that there are a lot of unnatural things walking around in this holographic reality. But I'm here to tell you that you are a non-ether living soul, aka so-called Black person. You are projecting the actual elements. You are actually projecting the sun that's outside. You are projecting the ground, the earth that you are walking on. You are projecting, the natural elements. You are a part of the natural elements. So when it comes to things like abundance, when it comes to things like money, you and money has no separation. But what has happened is you have been conditioned and programmed to believe that you and money are separate. But I just told you that you are the universe. You are nature. Think about it. Money comes from the trees. You are a tree. You are a walking, living, natural plant. So you got to begin to look at things like that when it comes to, you got to get to the cause of what's actually, making this so-called reality exist. So once you begin to identify with the actual thing, meaning the abundance, the love, the peace, the joy, whatever it is that you are looking to manifest, if you want just better relationships, you got to know that you have a internal energy within yourself that however relationships are showing up in your life is due to how you feel about you. And I like to call that your self-concept. You have to, in order to become a master manifester, it starts with self-concept, meaning how you see yourself, how you view yourself, how you view others. This is why it's important to always think of, especially when it comes to, people in your life, it's good to look at them in a high vibrational standpoint. You want to create new narratives for the people in your life, for whatever it is that you are, trying to manifest or looking to manifest. You need to identify with it first. Meaning you have to look at it like you are already abundant, you are already rich, you are already wealthy, you are already this, you have to do that. But you also got to remember that you have to live by a certain technique, a certain flow. You got to understand that Mother Nature flows at a certain rhythm. There's a rhythm, there's a groove, meaning she's not out here trying to be. She is being. The ground itself is being the ground. Like the ground isn't trying to be the sky. The sky isn't trying to be the ground. The sun that's in the sky isn't trying to be, not sitting up in a higher atmosphere. It's just being. It's not trying to be. It's just being. So I'm here to tell you that that is exactly what you must do, especially if you are looking to be a master manifester. You must just be the thing, no matter what so-called reality is showing you. I just told you at the beginning of this class that we live in a holographic universe, meaning things can change. You have the ultimate power to manipulate and bend certain things in this universe to flow, to have certain experiences, shall I say, show up in your life. So first and foremost, let me say this. When you are becoming this master manifester, it's going to take discipline. It's going to take structure. See, becoming a so-called millionaire or billionaire, you got to know that it takes discipline. It takes consistency. See, a lot of people want things to just show up automatically, but they are not willing to put in the discipline, meaning you have to think a certain kind of way all of the time. See, this is why it's important to, which I'm about to talk about, having a daily routine. Now, you got to know that we are creatures of habit. Habit. Now, unfortunately, for a lot of people, their habits are not benefiting them, meaning their habits are not serving them. But even though that may be the case, they are still the creatures of a habit. It just happens to be a negative habit. I'm here to tell you that you have to get in the rhythm and the groove of having a positive habit, positive rituals, positive organization in your life, meaning you got to come up with a routine. You have to come up with some type of routine to get yourself, to get your brain familiar with you becoming the new version of you. You want to be successful. You want to be this. You want to be that. But you are living in the complete opposite. So in order to begin to live in the new algorithm, you got to start having structure, discipline, especially in the beginning, because right now, the universe I hate the way that I love you. Another commercial, y'all. And I need you. I don't want to, but I want you. Yes, now. All right, y'all. As y'all can see, what I was saying, y'all. Y'all know I'm dropping them facts. Dropping them facts, y'all. You got to have a routine, discipline. That you are these things because you have not been showing that you are these great things. So now, before you even begin to look out here in the 3D, you say you want to manifest more money or more of this or more of that, but you have not put in the internal work. You better believe me that you better not waste your time looking out here in the 3D for physical evidence of it because you haven't put in the work yet. You got to understand that it takes a certain amount of time. Even though time doesn't exist, it takes a certain amount of rhythm or energy. I like to say 21 days for your subconscious mind to even begin to be reprogrammed. It's just like, I'm going to say in the military, how they have boot camp. This is why they say, in the military, like they put them on certain boot camps and they have them up. They basically are on a schedule, and this is why people that have been in the military are heavily brainwashed when it comes to how they act, how they live their life a lot, because they have been heavily brainwashed. The military programmed them to think, and to act a certain way. And they bring that same lifestyle that they did in the military, they put it in their regular physical life once they leave the military. A lot of them are still very brainwashed. But I'm here to tell you, this is how you have to be as well. But of course, you're not trying to join the military or nothing like that. But you have to be very militant when it comes to becoming a master manifester. You have to become very militant, meaning order, structure. You have to set certain times of the day where you're going to say things like your affirmations. You have to set up certain times of the day where you're going to do things like meditate. You have to set up certain things, at certain times, and you have to stick to it. And I ain't talking about one time or two times. Like I just told you, it takes 21 days to reprogram, to even begin to start to reprogram your subconscious. So once you do that, once you begin to have some type of structure, some type of, how you're going to do things on a day-to-day basis, this is when you will begin to get in the groove of manifesting and becoming that master manifester. Because it's just like anything. When you start something new, you're going to feel the resistance. You're going to feel the resistance, meaning you're going to feel the pain. You're going to have the thoughts of that you don't feel like it. That is expected. If it was easy, then guess what? Everybody would be doing it. So you got to start to look at manifesting like you're going to feel the opposite. You're going to feel the opposite. You're going to feel the resistance. But that is supposed to happen. This is because you are leaving one state of reality and entering into a new state of reality. You're leaving, so the resistance is there. But I'm here to tell you that once you feel the resistance, you better know that that's a good thing. This means that you are separating yourself from the old self. And you are becoming the new version of you. See, in order to have something new, you have to be something new. You have to step out of your comfort zone. And that's going to take practice. It's going to take practice and consistency. This is the only way change will happen for you. So I'm not here to tell you that, it's going to be super easy. No, it's going to be super hard. But it's just like anything. Anything that is worth having is worth putting in the effort. All right, y'all. Anything worth having is worth putting in the effort. That's super important. You have to know, y'all. Like I said, if it was super easy, then a whole lot of people would have been doing it. You'd have been doing it. Y'all know these NPCs out here, they would love to be in your position, chosen one. These NPCs will love, but they don't have the mental capacity or the programming to be anything but other than what they are. But you're different. You can actually change reality. But before you do that, you're going to have to change yourself. And it's going to take some effort. You better believe that. It's worth putting in the effort. It's just like losing weight. You know, in order to lose weight, you have to cut back on certain habits. You can't be snacking all day. You can't be doing the things that you used to do. And it's going to feel discomforting. But once you get in the groove of it, you're going to become more activated and you're going to start showing it a whole lot more. So my first thing to you is get yourself a pen and some paper or pencil, tablet, anything is something to write on. See, when you write things out in physical reality, meaning you write things on paper, your subconscious mind looks at it like, oh, you're serious about it. See, it's a difference when you just say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. When you actually take time to write things out, your subconscious mind believes you. It believes you. It's a certain energy that comes when you write things down on paper. So get yourself some paper and a pen and write out what you are looking to manifest. I want you to do that. And then I want you to think about some of the things that you're going to have to do to become the version of you that has those things. I want you to think about that. And I want you to really meditate on that. Just think about some of the work that you're going to have to put in. And I don't even want to say work, but some of the things that you're just going to have to do. If you are looking to attract more money in your life or just feel whole overall, just think about the things that you're going to have to let go and keep it real with yourself. Be honest. And once you acknowledge these things, I want you to really begin to put it in motion every day. Have yourself a routine set up. Have yourself a routine set up, and I want you to stick to this routine. Matter of fact, I want you to start off with just 3 days, because I told you it takes 21 days overall, but I just want you to commit to something for 3 days. Meaning, if you're going to wake up earlier, if you're the type that sleep around all day, I'm here to tell you that is not how a multi-billionaire carries himself or herself. If you are spending most of your time strolling the internet, laying around in the bed, watching TV, that means that you have unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habits. So just let a lot of those unhealthy habits go for these next 3 days. And mainly focus on the new algorithm, the new energy, thinking about things that you can do to improve your life. I want you to actually stick to these. Come up with a structure. Come up with some type of structure that will help advance you to the next level of becoming a master manifester. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. But like I said, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So expect the resistance to show up. Override the resistance. If you can override the resistance, meaning the pain, if you can be wise and make the correct decision, I'm here to tell you that everything that you are looking to manifest will show up. Because what is happening is that you are being the thing. You are being the manifester. You are being the magician. So I ain't gonna make this too much longer. Like I said, it's just part 1 of the Master Manifester class. My first thing to you is come up with a routine. Write out your routine and just read it over for the next 3 days. Write out what you're gonna do and stick to it for 3 days. Now I'll be back in 3 days, and I'm gonna see, because I'm gonna have y'all drop down in the comments that you stuck to to your goal. You stuck to it. So yeah, for these next 3 days, write out a routine and stick to it. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. This is Shara the Goddess. This is Master Manifester. This is the Master Manifester class. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all take care of yourself till the next time. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and turn this TV off, y'all. But yeah, y'all. So that was the pre-recorded master class that I did, and y'all, what I was saying in the video, once again, is facts. Y'all know any. Let me tell y'all this. Anything that I talk about on these videos, you gotta know I'm not just up here just talking, y'all. I'm actually running the play on these things. This is how I'm actually able to get up here and make these YouTube videos, because I'm actually practicing what I be talking about. So when I just said in the video, you know, for the next 3 days, y'all, come up with some type of routine and stick to it. I don't care what it is, y'all. As long as it's positive and you know that it's benefiting you in your life or going to benefit you, then, you know, I'm here to just encourage you to do it. So you can begin to get in the flow of that, oh, this thing actually might be for real. Oh, I feel a little bit different since I've been putting in a little bit more effort and committing. So yeah, y'all, for the next 3 days, you know, 3 days, come on there, y'all. That's minor. That's nothing. 3 days ain't nothing. Especially for you to do at least one thing different. 2 things different, 3 things different for 3 days. Just come up with something and commit to it, y'all. Like I said, it could be something simple. It don't have to be nothing dramatic. You know, I understand that, you know, some things may seem a little bit harder to do, which in actuality they ain't. But I understand, you know, you just want to take those baby steps for now. So yeah, for the next 3 days, I want you to think about some things that you can actually let go. Let's just say you the type, you eat a lot of snacks. That's right. Come on, chosen one. I know you still be snacking and eating all type of BS. But anyway, you know, but let's just say you, for the next 3 days, you don't eat no snacks. Or for the next 3 days, you don't drink no juice. Or for the next 3 days, you don't watch nothing, nothing drama like on the internet. Or you don't talk about nothing negative. Or you don't allow yourself to feel, you don't entertain or start swimming in low vibrational energy when it come upon you, when you get around certain people, you know. So just, you know, I ain't saying it got to be what I just said. I'm just giving y'all an example of, you know, some things that you can begin to do a little different. And then let's see how you feel at the end of those 3 days. You know, so just come up with your own thing. So yeah, commit for the next 3 days, chosen one. Don't play yourself. Do not play yourself. You got to pay yourself. You know, this is the only way you're going to see benefits actually happen in your life. So yeah, chosen one, that is what I want to tell you. Commit for the next 3 days. Let me see what else I wrote. Oh yeah, being militant. Being very militant. Y'all seen in the video, I was talking about how the military prepares, you know, the so-called people that have been in the military. They heavily brainwash them, and through the brainwashing, you know, it makes them commit and act a certain way, make them think a certain way. But the thing about it is, you got to be as militant as the people in the military. Like, the great thing about when we become militant, though, we're doing it for a greater cause. We're being militant to actually upgrade ourselves and to do some wonderful things. With the military, y'all know they got their own thing going on for whatever reasons. But I'm talking about for you, chosen one, you got to be just as militant. Think about how disciplined you will become. And the more and more you become disciplined, the more and more you will be able to execute your goals. The more and more you will be able to execute and annihilate and level up. And it's going to become easier and easier and easier once you get in the habitual habit of being disciplined. I made a video on Instagram saying that actually self-discipline is actually self-love. See, because when you're not disciplined, what's happening is you're allowing your energy to be all over the place, meaning it can get pulled in this direction, that direction, this direction, that direction. So you're not steady. You're not standing firm on who you truly are. You're standing firm on being all over the place. So it's like you're really not showing yourself love. You're not showing yourself that true. You're not being that self-love. So from my perspective, self-discipline is actually self-love. I always tell you that to manifest, you got to start from the inner world, because the inner world is responsible for this so-called outer world. This outer world is just an illusionary world. But you being the master manifester, master magician, you can make things go in your favor according to these matriotic laws, as long as they're in the laws of that, especially when it comes to manifesting more money. Money is currency. Have y'all ever thought about, the reason they call it currency? Because it's just like a current. Think about how the ocean is, how the tides go in, they come in and they go out. It's a flow, it's a rhythm. So you want to be in the current, in the habit, in the flow of what you are looking to manifest. You trying to, not trying, but you're pulling that magnetically towards you. But you got to be it first. And I know a lot of you probably, y'all done heard people talk about this all of the time, but it has to be reinforced. Because if you're not applying it, then guess what? That means that on a subconscious level, you don't actually know it. Because if you knew better, y'all know the rest. If you knew better, you do better. If you knew better, you do better, chosen one. So you can know something mentally all day, every day. But if you're not applying these techniques and you're wondering why your life still looks however it looks, it's because you aren't being the frequency. You have to be the thing. And guess what? Being the thing is going to take practice, because everything that you have been being is in the opposition to what you are looking to be now, to the new version of you. Your subconscious mind may be programmed to think only or to feel negative resistance. It's like a drug. It's, what, y'all, like, this rabbit hole goes so deep that when it comes to, the thing is this, these so-called people, elite entities outside of us, they've been trying their best, doing their best to make sure that you don't begin to apply these certain laws. They've been going out of their way to make sure that you don't tap in to apply the laws of attraction, the laws of assumption, they want to be the one that's controlling you to do these things. They want you to create their reality. They don't want you to create your own reality. Because as soon as us chosen ones begin to create our own reality and we understand the laws of nature and we begin to finesse the laws and things like that, it's going to cancel these so-called elite out of the equation. So this is why it's important that you remain knowing this and practicing this, and it's keeping this in the front of your mind. Like, it's about how you do, because I always say how you do anything is how you do everything. So you got to get in a certain routine every day. You got to start to cut out things that don't serve you and begin to practice new things. Being the energy, being the new energy is going to take self-discipline. You're going to have to do a lot of things that you're not going to want to do. But you not wanting to do those things is the artificial intelligence hijacking you, projecting those low vibrational frequencies onto you, making you feel that you don't want to do it. And they do it through the foods that you're eating, and do it through the people that are in your life, because everything has a certain energy behind it. And all energy wants to survive. Listen to me clearly. All energy wants to survive. So the energy of being tired, that tired energy don't want you to not feel tired. So it's going to keep making you tired. The energy of laziness, wants to continue for you to be lazy. So it's going to keep on making you feel lazy. But you have to literally break out of that cage that you have been trapping your own self in. And the way that you do it is by self-discipline, being militant, coming up with a strategy, every day eliminating things that don't serve you, practicing new habits. So yeah, y'all, like this ain't nothing new that I ain't already done said, but like I said, you can call me the reinforcer. I like to reinforce things because saying something one time, guess what? Saying something one time ain't enough, chosen one. Doing something one time ain't enough. You got to think about it. You have a whole lifetime of low vibrational negative energy in your subconscious mind. So just because I may say something one time, 2 times, hell, 1,000 times, it still ain't gonna be the equivalent of what's in your subconscious mind. See, they program our subconscious mind. They like to say from up until we're 7 years old. That's when your brain is in theta, meaning like you hypnotize. So a lot of people are operating off of the things that were implanted and impressed in your subconscious mind from the ages up to 7 years old. So this is why when people say, oh, I want to make a change, I want to do this, I want to do that. But see, they don't have nothing stored in that database, in their subconscious mind that was stored, the program. You don't have nothing to back that new life up. You don't have nothing to back up the new version of you, to think like, oh, I'm wealthy or I'm successful. Because for a lot of people, you didn't grow up with people in your life that were wealthy or that were like successful or thought outside of the box. A lot of us didn't have that. Some people did, but you know, even if you did have like a high vibrational programming in your life to think of yourself, you know, to not be a bot, basically, guess what? This AI still is still programming you all day, every day from after you were 7 years old. So even if you got good things in your subconscious mind up until you were 7, up after 7 years old, that shit is still like kind of canceled out. It's still like that. The AI has been programming us constantly, over and over and over. So like I said, even if you have some good subconscious beliefs and ways of thinking and ways of being, the AI done basically still took over. It still hijacked you because it's been hijacking you through the schooling, through your jobs, through the agents, the everything. So you trying to come back as the reinforcer and recreate something new, you're going to have to go extra hard. You're going to have to go extra hard. And that's going to take discipline. And that's going to take you being militant. So yeah, just get used to it. Like it's just like when you first, let's just say you first start a new job. You know, this is what popped up in my head. Just say you start a new job. And when you started this new job, you know, you thought it was going to be easy. You know, you filled out an application. You were like, oh, I'm going to go in here and do this and do that. But then when you get in there, there's a whole lot of stuff that you didn't even imagine. You got to figure this out, dude. It's more technical, like. It's more technical. So you got to look at it like when you first start in a new job, well, not even a new job, when you first start in anything new, it's going to take you, you're going to have to get familiar with the system. And you got to know that the old system is still going to be around. The system of doubt, the system of, oh, I don't know how to do this. The system of, oh, this don't feel good. The system of being lazy. The system of like, whatever it is that pop up for you in your mind or in your body to make you feel how you feel. But that's just because I just said all energy wants to survive. So you're going to deliberately have to go out of your way every day, put a smile on your face, even though you ain't going to feel like smiling. Start doing something that make you feel good, even though you ain't going to feel like doing something different. This is the only way it's going to happen for you. Like, people look at manifestation. When I hear people talk about manifestation, people think that manifesting is just about obtaining material things. But for me, chosen one, it's deeper than that. It's so much like, let me tell you this. Manifestation, yes, you can obtain a lot of different material things. But once you really understand the true resonance of being a magician, you ain't gonna be thinking about material things, because you're gonna start to feel so limitless that material things like the houses and the cars and the whatever, has been programmed in you to feel like you want, because even that is a program to want to have the this or the that. Come on, y'all. We come from things bigger than a mansion or a nice car. We come from Planet X, spaceships, the cosmos, a mansion. That's nothing. A fancy car, that's nothing. Jewelry, that's what we are. We have gold, and the stuff that they make the gold out of, the copper, all of that, it comes out of the non-ether so-called black body. So you are literally a piece of gold, chosen one. You like a gold bar. The stuff that's made inside of gold is in the black body. Y'all don't like to call us black, but in the non-ether body. So that within itself, you should be walking around feeling like more than $1 million. You got gold in your body. You got actual gold in your body. The stuff, come on now, y'all. We different. We the chosen ones. We the real Anunnaki in the flesh. This ain't no make-believe talk. This is real. That real copper. That's what you are, black people. So yeah, just get for it's gonna be deeper than it's cool to I want to manifest this, I want to manifest that, but just know it's bigger than that. This is about you actually tapping back into your godhood. So you ain't got to be out here worrying about, I want this, no, the fact that you want anything is proof, and it shows that you don't really know who you are. And I understand that there's levels to this, even for myself. Like, I know this information, but I'll be sitting up here straight capping if I sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I didn't, come on now, y'all. This is a learning process, but at the end of the day, it's gonna get to a point where you gotta put the study book down. You got to get out here on this ball court and start shooting some threes. You got to get in your bag and start shooting some jumpers. Like, you can't just be on the game court still studying. You can't just be on the game court like, okay, so I know this trigger was going to come up today. I know this negative belief is going to come up today, and I'm going to just react. Come on now. You're going to have to show up. You're going to have to put that work in. And when you're putting that work in, you're going to have to know that resistance, that AI, that devil, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be right there with you. Trying its best to make you a mess. To make you confused, to make you give up. That's its job. Its job is to make you fold and crumble. But you gotta know that you bigger than that. You bigger than the devil. The reptilian devil, they nothing. So we gotta stop letting these nothings control how we manifest. Let's just say the situation, you can have $1 in your pocket, a penny in your shoe, but if you still need to be walking around feeling like it's all about you, and don't let nobody tell you anything else, tell you nothing else. Don't let nothing get in your way, chosen one. And the only way that you're going to execute this is to expect the obstacles. Don't go into this naive. See, a lot of these so-called people that talk about stuff like this, they want you to believe that, it's going to be all love and light. Peace. Namaste. I'm going to be positive today. I'm going to put out positive energy today, and I'm going to get all of that positive energy back. You don't think that the beast right there listening to you? You don't think that come on now. Let's use our common sense. Soon as you say, I'm gonna be different today, I'm gonna be positive, I'm gonna vibrate high, man. Right after that, here comes some bullshit. Here comes some negative thoughts. Here comes some negative feedback. Here come a hater. Come on now. That's how the game goes. So you gotta know that through you being this high vibrational, positive, great God in the flesh, come on now, the box is gonna be there. The system is designed to pull you down. This is why we got to elevate out of this damn system. But if you are still attached to the system, meaning attached to the illusion, meaning you don't really look at yourself like a master manifester. You don't look at yourself like a magician. And even if you look at yourself like that, if you ain't applying it, it don't matter. It don't matter. So yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna make this too much longer. I just wanted to give y'all my perspective on what I know to be and how to become a master manifester. And this is just part one. This is just part one. I'm gonna actually do I know in the video I said I'm gonna check back in 3 days or something, but what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna say sometime next week I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna get in the habit of making this, a weekly thing, y'all. Don't hold me on that. I ain't gonna say it's gonna just know there's gonna be often where I'm gonna do these master classes, because it's gonna be bigger than master class. I'm gonna start doing workshops where y'all can actually meet me on the Zoom. Y'all know about Zoom. We'll start doing those workshops. I'm gonna start doing summits where I'm actually gonna be inviting people on the show, on this masterclass series and these workshops. I'm going to be inviting a lot of people that you may know on YouTube. I'm going to invite them, or even yourself, chosen one, if you want to be a part of, these master classes and these workshops. You can hit me up at Planet Nibiru 666. That's my Gmail, y'all. Planet Nibiru 666 at Gmail. Hit me up and let me know that you are interested in doing a collab. Come on now, we family, we people. Y'all, we got to do this. We got to support each other. So if you want to be a part of that, just hit me up, Planet Nibiru 666 at Gmail, and we can make some shade. We can make some shade, chosen one. But expect workshops, expect summits. Y'all already know I do the street lecture live. Y'all know I be rocking out. That's where I be hitting the block. Street lecture lives. They gonna be everywhere. They go along with the Leveling Up movement festival that I'm still putting that together. I'm still putting together Atlantis Fest, which brings me to my point of what I want to say. This too, chosen one. Y'all know that is about, like I said, we got to help each other. We got to support each other. So me putting together these events, always know that for now, it's just me rocking out. Of course, I have you, chosen one, with your support. But when it comes to actually doing things like the traveling, putting together actual events, getting equipment, all of those things like that, I'm manifesting every day, everything that I'm attracting. Me putting this show together, all of this and that. But always feel free to donate. That's right. You can always donate to my Cash App. My Cash App is Leveling Up Movement. Like, doing this when we support each other, that gives me more juice. That gives me more freedom to actually go out and get certain things, this and that, because I'm keeping my frequency up. And this is what I'm putting out to the universe, that this is what I'm manifesting. This is what I'm manifesting for you to come out to. So yeah, feel free to donate. Feel free to donate to the Cash App. It's Leveling Up Movement. And we can really get this party started, y'all. We can really get this party started. And remember, you get what you give. You get what you give. And when I say you get what you give, it ain't even all about the money all of the time. If you can't donate, send some positive energy. Send some positive energy my way, y'all. This is, we got to remember, everything is about energy, positivity, currency. Send me some currency so you can receive that same currency back to you. This is how the game go, y'all. So yeah, y'all, like I said, donate so I can really get the equipment together, get the tents and this and that. I already done purchased a lot of different things. I done already put certain things into play, but the more, the better. Y'all already know that. I'm in the process. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm in the process of keeping my frequency high. So I could have had a whole lot of stuff come my way, but because just like everybody else, just like you, chosen one, my frequency ain't been where it's supposed to be. all of the time. I'll be capping if I say that. But I know the information though. But once again, the same thing I tell you, if I ain't executing the frequency, if I ain't being on that frequency, then I only can expect to come back to me what I've been giving out. You know, at first I was too busy talking about the reptilians too much. I was too busy, you know, pointing out the bots. And so my vibration, you know, went up to par. But you got to go through those things. I had to go through, I had to get it out of the mud. I had to go through the mud to now realize that, okay, I understand that I'm in a simulation and my simulation been hijacked and my frequency has been vibrating very low. Now I got to get it back high. I got to start executing. I got to start walking it like I talk it. So I'm in the process of doing that every day. The same thing as you, chosen one. You're in the process of getting back up to your highest frequency in your godhood. Like I always say, we're in the process of becoming back gods. Because every day, guess what? If you ain't being a god, your ass is being a bot. And guess what? I have my days. You know, I don't want to get, I'm a realist, y'all. I got to keep it real with y'all. Some days I ain't in my true godhood. But I always catch myself. I know when I'm being distracted or I'm falling for some bullshit or I'm being like a bot. I know that. And I know by me doing that, I'm going to have to pay for that. You got to trust and believe. When you ain't in your true godhood and you are operating very low, you got to pay for that shit. The universe has to, because once again, the universe has to give you who you are being, what you are being the most. So if you at a low frequency, you out here still complaining about everything, you out here still just obsessed with the reptilians and shit, then you ain't at your highest frequency. You ain't being a master magician. So you got to be a master magician. Being a master magician is minding your motherfucking business, keeping the energy up, creating, writing the new narrative. That's what being a master magician is. Not still out here getting sidetracked. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with still, you know, looking at certain things about what's happening in the system, but we wrecking the system. We changing the system. So we can't spend all our so-called time focusing on the AI system because that's still creating the AI system. No, we got to step out of that bag, step out of that box, get into the 5D, get into the 5D way of thinking. Learning how the universal laws work with the 5D. That's what you got to do, chosen one. That's how you be a master manifester. But anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. I know y'all enjoyed this video because I definitely did. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, feel free to donate to the Leveling Up Movement. Once again, it's Planet Numeral 666. When you do that, anything is welcome. When you do that, like I said, that's helping me put together these projects. That's helping me get out so I can come to your city, all of that good stuff. So anything is welcome, anything you got. Also, let me say this. Y'all know, before I get out of here. Also, y'all, I came up with my own e-guide. I have a e-guide, y'all, my own e-guide right here. I hope y'all can see it. Matter of fact, I know y'all can see it. So with this e-guide, y'all, I put together a 30-day transformation e-guide. A 30-day transformation e-guide. And this e-guide is gonna help you, chosen one. That's right. This you really can't come up with no excuses now because I actually put together a whole play for you. So all you gotta do is, my phone doing something. I ain't even gonna stop. I'm gonna just go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Just know I got an e-guide. Hit me up for this e-guide, y'all, and make an offer to me. Whatever you want to pay for this e-guide, I got you. Hit me up, Planet Numeral 666, Planet Numeral 666, and I'll send this e-guide out to you with a physical copy, or you can download it. Either one, make me an offer. You know, all donations is welcome. This e-guide off the charts, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's a 30-day e-guide going to help you change your life day by day with actual things that you can put into play to execute and level up your reality. Anyway, till the next time, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. This y'all the goddess. Take care of your energy. I'm out, chosen one.